All right, good morning, everybody. This changed my world. I was struggling with so many things in my life, and I kept trying to fix everything from the top down instead of taking care of that root problem. The gut microbiome is everything. It feeds everything. I'm going to show you a quick little video. This is one of the top gastroenterologists who was practicing, and he's like, I can no longer do this. I can't keep sprinkling medicine from the top down. I need to fix these guys' root problems, which is the microbiome. And he went through some issues himself where he's like, the way I'm going to fix myself is through my gut microbiome. It's not going to be through the medicine that I'm giving out to my clients. So I can no longer do this to my clients as well. So a quick little video here, and then I want to show you some stuff on this gut microbiome.
Yeah, and just to be totally clear, this is not, I'm not rejecting conventional medicine, right?
I don't either, by the way.
Yeah, if I need conventional medicine, then I would have it. I think that the issue that we have is an over-reliance on pills and procedures and using that as our first line approach to problems.
Right.
Where the root of the problem is not the absence of the pill or the procedure, right? The root of the problem is something that's deeper inside of us.
Right.
That I would make the argument, and I think that you would probably support this. I think that a lot of our problems, particularly in the gastroenterology space, they start with the gut microbiome, and food and nutrition is the most powerful lever that we have that we could pull in order to shape and change and revitalize and restore that microbiome and get it back to health. Because when we do that, when we successfully get the microbiome back to health, these diseases wash away. Right? So from my perspective, to me, the approach to people who need therapy for their health problem should not start with medication. It should start with addressing the root of the issue, which is diet and lifestyle.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And if we just
could not agree more. And I am so guilty of this. I went down the rabbit hole of just medicine, trying to fix these things. I was never taking a look at the root problem. And there is so much stuff. If you just watch the news, the TV now, you'll see so much stuff on the gut. They're realizing how powerful the gut microbiome is because we destroyed it over the last 10 to 15 years with all the processed foods. So if you're struggling with stress, anxiety, depression, inflammation, the immune system is right in the gut. So if you're getting sick all the time, it's all coming from that. Your cognitive function, your brain fog, all of that goes away when we fix our gut microbiome. Other things, your mood, your energy, all of the nutrients you're putting in your body are delivered from the gut. So if your gut's messed up, they're not going into your body. All of your joint pain, IBS, autoimmune diseases, all stem from the gut. So when we clean out that gut, it fixes everything. And what we're doing right now is we're sprinkling fairy dust from the top down. I mean, if you have a garden, you go in and you look at the soil to actually make that garden grow. And that's what we're not doing with our bodies. It is all starting in that gut. So if you can get your gut cleaned out by putting in clean, like he said, it is the nutrition, the food is the biggest lever you can pull to fix all of these issues. The only thing, and when I started doing this, I had so much joint pain from all of my autoimmune diseases. That's all I was trying to fix. I had stress, anxiety, depression, all of this, and I was on medication for all of it. And I wasn't trying to fix that. All I was trying to do was fix that inflammation. So I started putting in that clean food into my body. And within 30 days, all of my joint pain, all of my autoimmune disease went away. But then all of these things went away as well. I'm like, oh my, the light bulb went off. And we're seeing it on so many different levels now. You're seeing everything is coming back to this gut microbiome. They're learning so much about it that it is the root cause, and then it feeds to everything else. So if you're struggling as we get older, the depression, the anxiety, the irritability, like I have no irritability anymore. Like something happens, no stress. It's just, you're so calm because your gut is so cleaned out. So a couple things on this. I'm gonna be doing a couple 30-day gut challenges that I'm gonna roll out a map on how to get your gut cleaned out. So stay tuned on that. But again, you guys, I can't stress enough, I'm going to leave a link below this to that full video. It is unbelievable what you'll learn about the gut and how important the microbiome is to our health on every level. Have an amazing Tuesday.